Hi, Justin. Could you just kind of address how the game plan changed and how the offensive line played, given that it was obviously juggled?
Yeah, I mean, we had to change the game plan up a little bit, but I think, the offensive line adjusted well to what we had, in for this game. And I think those guys played a great game for it being their first game. So I'm just proud of those guys and proud of the way they stepped up.
All righty, next up, Jared Smalley, WCMH.
Well, Justin, related to that, how important to you was your ability to run today, to adapt to those changes? Was that your intent or just sort of how the game played out?
That's how the game played out. I think Harry was a little bit, antsy on the first drive, so the snaps were a little bit wild. But as the game went along, he got more comfortable. But so I had to make some plays with my feet today. That's going to happen in games and big games. So whatever I have to do to, help this team win, that's what I'm going to do. And just help us get the dub. So. Yeah.
All righty, next up, Bill Landis, The Athletic.
Hey, Justin, could you walk through your first touchdown, the scramble there where you made a couple guys miss, and just sort of what you were seeing and feeling in that moment that allowed you to score?
It was a pass play. Nobody was open, so I just tried to make something happen with my feet, and I saw an opening to the right, so I just scrambled out there and just got in the end zone.
All righty, next up, Dan Hope, 11 Warriors.
Hey, Justin, just what was this week like for you and all of you, if the uncertainty of whether you'd be able to play and then ultimately, getting to today?
Yeah, I think this week really brought us together as a team. I think, our leadership got better this week with Coach Day being out. He challenged the leadership on the team to improve. And I think, the leaders on the team definitely stepped up and helped lead the team in practice this week. So, it was tough at first, but, we all just had to step up and we all had each other. So, the guys being out, those guys, I feel for them. I love those guys. I die for them. So I think the team responded well.
All right, next up, Tim May, Letterman Row.
Thank you very much, Mike. Justin, just a two-parter. Number one, what did you tell yourself going into this game? You spoke of like whatever it takes and stuff, but do you remember having a big talk with yourself? And then what does it say about this team and this offense in particular, the way you guys rose to the occasion?
Pretty much me. I was just telling myself to, calm down. And, the biggest thing was to get the dub. And we went out there and did that, whether that was running the ball 30 times or passing the ball 30 times, it was, just to do anything to get the win. So we just went out there and played with toughness.
All righty, next up, Rob Aller, Columbus Dispatch.
Hey, Justin, two plays stand out, the 44-yarder run by you where you stiff-arm the guy, and then a 3rd and 5 where you put your head down and got the first down. How much do you enjoy initiating contact? A lot of quarterbacks don't. Is that something you look forward to?
I don't know if I enjoy initiating contact, but I'm going to do it if I need to, So I'm not looking for contact, if I'm going to, get yards and I see guys emerging on me, of course I'm going to be smart and get down. But, if we need the first down, I'm going to, help my team out and do whatever, give my full effort and, play with toughness. And I lift a lot, so I think my body's built for it.
All righty, we have time for two more. We'll go to Doug Lamarice, Cleveland.com.
Sorry, Justin, we know in the Indiana game you threw some picks. That's unusual for you. What were the conversations like with your coaches the last couple weeks about making plays versus not taking too many risks? We saw you today throw it away a couple times. Just what was that balance like for you today?
Coach Day wasn't really on me because he knows that I messed up. He knows that I know where I need to improve on. And to be honest, those were just dumb mistakes by me last week. So I'm glad it happened. It was a great learning opportunity for me. So, especially coming into this week with, some O-line missing, I knew that we were going to have pressure and I knew that there weren't going to be good plays all the time. So I was just trying to be as smart as possible with throwing the ball away.
Thanks, Justin.
And we'll wrap it up with Austin Ward, Letterman Row.
Hey, Justin, can you talk about what it was like to be without Coach Day and without Corey Dennis and maybe the time that you spent with Keenan Bailey?
Yeah, it was crazy. It kind of felt like I was almost the coach for offense at times. But I mean, you know, I think just the guys with me, the leaders we have on offense, it made my job easier, you know. And Coach Keenan Bailey, he's a great coach. I mean, whatever you ask him to do, he's going to do it with full effort. I mean, making cut-ups, from going to get you food, going to get you drinks. I mean, he's going to do it. He cares about his players, and, you know, he's a great coach to have, and even a greater person to know. So I'm just glad we have him on our team.
Hey, Mike, it's Jerry. Let's go with one more for Justin, and then I got Haskell Garrett here, okay?
All righty. Excellent. Let's go Nathan Baird, Cleveland.com.
Justin, can you give us any kind of insight just into the last week, what it was like, you know, with Coach Day and Coach Dennis both being affected by this, and with just players around you? I'm just curious, going through the testing on a day-by-day basis, was it different these last 2 weeks than it had been in previous weeks? Was there a different kind of a vibe or sort of a worry around how that was going?
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised that I didn't get it, but I guess it was just God looking out for me. But yeah, we had a few PCR tests. You know, we usually do our own nasal swab, but yeah, we had, I think, 3 or 4 PCR tests this week. So, but you know, the team's willing to do that. So yeah, we're just looking forward to play, and we're just glad that we got the opportunity to play today.
Justin,
All
I'm
right,
sorry,
Justin,
just to clarify, you had to help lead the room a little bit more with some of your coaches out. Can you just explain that a little bit more so we get it right?
I mean, yeah. So, you know, like I said, with Coach Dennis being out, Coach Day being out, I had to step up kind of, you know, a little bit more this week. And I have no problem doing that. I actually liked it, to be honest with you. But yeah, but I'm just going to be happy when Coach Day and Coach Dennis get back next week.